get into our
yes.
first guest. And again, you mentioned the power of social media earlier, Jamie, and what a good job the Bengals are doing thus far in 2021 with Katie and the rest of the digital media team. And our next guest, we found out about because of social media. He is the owner of Moeller Projection Light Show, and you've probably seen this on Twitter, maybe. Local Cincinnati stations have carried it. Let's bring him on, Mr. Keith Moeller.
Good evening, guys. How you guys doing?
Well, Keith. Hey, Keith. What's going on tonight, buddy? Who day?
It's a very busy night here in Cincinnati, so especially in front of my house tonight. So yeah.
You have like people like walking down the street.
I do actually have people parked their cars out in the street, and I also have people get out of the cars walking their dogs, so they're staying like in front of the house too. So it's a very cool atmosphere. I'm loving. I'm having fun with it. Because I do magic on the side. So during the COVID deal, I was looking into projection mapping, and that is what you see on the house right now. And it's a very long process because you have to actually take a projector outside, hook your computer up to it, and then trace out your whole entire house, windows, doors, lights, everything. So it took about 2.5 hours back in October, and it's about 35 degrees, I guess. And I was outside doing it that night. I had neighbors driving by, didn't know what the heck was going on at the time, thought it was crazy. And then sure enough, here we are in January, first of the year. I had already done a Christmas show, and I'm thinking, okay, let's hype this up. Bengals did good. They took the AFC. Let's do some Bengals now. So I was having fun with that. So it's been a great time.
So perfect timing here. And for those that haven't seen it, perhaps on social media, Jamie, can you pull up the video? I don't know if we're going to have the sound.
Give me 1 minute. I got another video I'm going to put up. So
okay. While Jamie does that, Keith, the whole concept, you mentioned you were a magician. We'll go back to that. Sure. But you kind of got the start or the idea from this concept by doing Christmas light shows, as you said. Is that correct?
Yeah, actually. So I first found out about it through when Blink Cincinnati was in town a few years ago, a little bit longer, I guess. And I was very amazed with it. I'm like, well, why can't I do it on my house? So here we are, and I started doing some digging, reading, and started figuring out how we can do this and make it work. And that's how it all came about. It was a good time.
Here we are. So Jamie says he's got the video here. So perfect. Jamie, let's let it play.
Here we go.
Let's pull up.
So you obviously have a good relationship with your neighbors, I'm assuming.
I do, yes. And actually, they've been very supportive because they've been trying to put it out on social media. So it's been great. So I've had the best neighbors ever. So I can't complain one bit about anybody here.
Is that Houday in the window that I saw?
Yes, that's who you saw in the window. Yes. So yep. And part of that video, at the ending part of that video, when they showed Joe Burrow, the house actually becomes the jungle. So you see the whole vines and everything popping up. So yeah, it's cool just watching people's reactions when they see it the first time. So yeah,
and I guess to take it a step further, you heard the video here, and if you saw up on the house there, and let me pop this picture up, you
there it is.
See the FM 97.9. So
yes,
if I'm correct, you pull up. You turn your radio in your car radio still work in your car. You turn your FM dial to 97.9, and then the audio corresponds with what's playing on the garage there. Is that correct?
You got it. That's it. You don't even have to get out of your car. It's freezing cold. If it's snowing, if it's raining, you can just come by, enjoy it, sit out for about 12 minutes, watch the show, and it's just fun with it. On the radio right there, right?
You have an FM transmitter that's hooked up to that thing.
Yeah, actually, the FM transmitter inside the box that I had that projects it out, and actually the transmitter goes for about like a mile, and so you can hear it when you're pulling down the subdivision or pulling out of the subdivision. You can still hear it when you're outside the subdivision area. So it's great. It's fun.
So you said the part that projects on the garage is a 12 to 15 minute clip. What did you use to compose that 12 minutes of footage?
It's being done with After Effects, which is a program you can use to insert objects such as a tiger or the vines coming out of the house or coming down through the house. It's just it's pretty much like just cut and paste where you want things, and then basically you're pretty much time it out where you want everything at, like the music. With all the video clips that's in the video, I actually pieced together different clips that I saw on YouTube and then added music to it, took out music that I don't want in there, just so I could figure out the best way for it to kind of pump you up a little bit after we win the playoffs this Saturday.
So Keith, Troy Blackburn or Elizabeth Blackburn calls you tomorrow and says, "Hey, we want your ass down here at Paul Brown Stadium. We want that shit on the side of the stadium. You can do it."
Yeah, we're gonna try. We'll try.
No pressure.
Yeah. So right now I got Channel 9 just at the door right now. So they're actually here, just ringing the doorbell. So yeah, so it's great.
All right. Well, we won't keep you. We appreciate you coming on. This is by far one of the coolest things. A question for you: are you planning on coming to the game Saturday?
Well, I'm supposed to be going out of town, so I'll be out of town, but the projector will still be running all weekend. So yes, for sure, I will be there, but in spirit I will be. So yeah.
Okay.
And the one thing Channel 9 can wait. Channel 9 can wait. Just so I'm thinking, Keith, next year, tailgate. You're a professional magician, right?
I am. Yes. TwistedByMagic.com. Yes.
We're gonna talk. We got some ideas to throw by you.
Sounds good to me. Hey, I love this. Thank you guys for having me on here tonight. It's a great time for sure.
Well, awesome. we appreciate you doing it. Tell everybody at Channel 9 hello and Who Day, and we'll definitely be in touch.
Sounds good, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Who Day, Keith.
He's been blowing up on social media, man. Crazy.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's impressive.
Cool house in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that is.
I
think we've seen those.
He bumped Channel 9 for Bengal Jim. I'm just saying. He didn't make us wait. He made Channel 9 wait.
That was perfect. So going back to the Duck.